Steve Jobs fired from Apple and saved it. Steve Jobs was a college dropout who loved computers and calligraphy. He and his friend Steve Wozniak built the first Apple computer in his parents' garage in 1976. From that tiny garage, they launched Apple Inc., a company that would revolutionize technology. By his mid-20s, Jobs was a multimillionaire and Apple had gone public. He was famous, driven, and visionary, but also known for being intense and difficult to work with. In 1985, something shocking happened. As Apple grew, so did internal tensions. Steve clashed with the CEO he helped hire, John Sculley, and the board of directors. His leadership style was seen as too unpredictable. Eventually, the board sided with Sculley. At age 30, Steve Jobs was fired from Apple, the very company he founded. How can you get fired from a company you started? Steve Jobs, Stanford speech, 2005. He was humiliated, angry, and heartbroken. But instead of quitting, he did something remarkable. Jobs didn't sulk for long. He used his time away from Apple to create two companies. NeXT Computers, the powerful computer company focused on education and enterprise. Pixar, the struggling animation studio he bought for $5 million. Pixar eventually partnered with Disney and made Toy Story, the first ever computer animated film, which became a global success. It proved Steve could still innovate even outside Apple. Meanwhile, Apple was struggling. The company was losing money, innovation was gone, and Microsoft was winning the tech war. In 1997, Apple did something unthinkable. They bought NeXT Computers, and along with it, brought Steve Jobs back. Jobs returned, not as a failure, but as a savior. After returning, Jobs made bold moves, launched the iMac, a colorful all-in-one computer, introduced iTunes and iPods. Then came the iPhone and iPad. Apple became one of the most valuable companies in history. From being fired to becoming the visionary behind the world's most beloved tech products, Jobs had completed the ultimate comeback. Getting fired from Apple was the best thing that ever happened to me. Steve Jobs. Sometimes life hits you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith. Steve Jobs. Stay hungry. Stay foolish. Stanford commencement speech, 2005. Steve Jobs passed away in 2011, but he left behind a world he helped reshape. He taught us that failure isn't the end, it's part of the journey. His story is about resilience, vision, and never giving up on what you believe in. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.